stadium is mid-sized in terms of capacity. Its capacity for decibel level virtually unmatched. Like when Kenny Wheaton took back the pick. Legends like Mariota and LaMichael ran wild. Welcome to Eugene and Autzen Stadium, home of the Oregon Ducks. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Utah State Aggies, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get... And the Ducks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Aggies offense will have plenty of work to do after that return was bottled up. And there he is. To this team's fans, he is a heroic figure. He is the guy who can lead them to the promised land.
This guy has been in big games, in big moments, and he's delivered for his football team. It never seems like a situation is just too big for him. This obviously is a huge game. I cannot wait to see this guy compete.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He's right on target. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They keep attacking through the air. Finds his big tight end. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. The Ducks offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. The inside handoff. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. They'll leave it with him. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Quick strike complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The lone back's got it. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Out of the gun to give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. On 2nd down, looking to throw. They're working that left side. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Looking to throw. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass.
Utah State, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Can't hang on, it's incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. On second down, just keeps firing. Pass on the way, it's picked off. Didn't get much on the return, but what a huge play, and they are in business at the 24.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you can tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. On second down, they'll take to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Looking to throw. He's got it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield and you lose the big field. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Leaves it with the back. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. I'm not really sure what the thought process here is other than just trying to troll them by not running a play. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like you've had an enjoyable day there today in Eugene. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Got his man on the right. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Off play action. Getting some heat. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
The Ducks will call on their punt team.
To kick it away.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. They'll try to get outside. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. He'll pull it on the read. Got the first down and still on his feet. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. He's looking to throw it. The sure hands, it's McAfee. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The play action fake. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to Davis. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man quickly. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. They'll try to run it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Utah State up-tempo. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They think there's room to run to the right here. Still on his feet at the 45. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. The give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try the right side. At the 35, he's loose. Touchdown, Oregon! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
With that last touchdown, looks like they're going to start this season 4-0. You've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. But they've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He wants a big play here late. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Oh, he got loose. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They